Welcome to Speech 2. I'm going to show you the crowd. Okay. Are you an iPhone enthusiast? Have you ever wondered what's up with these Android nerds? Or are you an Android user wondering what's so special about blue bubbles? These days, our phones have become so much more than just phones you answer a phone call on. You use them for texting, surfing the web, watching videos, playing games. It's basically just a pocket computer these days. And one of the most questioned subjects is whether you get an iPhone with iOS or whether you get an Android. And then there's also the brand of Android phone you would get. I'm going to kind of walk you through some of these, why you should go with one over the other. I've kind of been phone hopping for the past couple years, going back and forth between Android and iPhone. But I'm going to show you a short video here just to kind of get into this.
Okay, I'm listening. Why do you think you're better? I'll tell you why. We have phones, TVs, washers, dryers, tablets. What do you have? Blue Chat. You still playing? Okay, we pretty much have the same things. We have the AirPods, we have the MacBook, the iPhone, the iPad, the iPod. Yeah, and I don't care. And on top of that, you guys are way overpriced. Can't put a price on quality. Every year when you guys come out with a new iPhone, you lose something. The headphone jack, the home screen. What's next? Sales? Wow. Okay, Google. That was a good one. Wait, didn't the Samsung Note 7 blow up? Come on, bro. Like, you really out here blowing in people's ears. That's kind of sus if you ask me. I don't know why you laughing so hard. If you put your phone in your pocket too hard, the screen might crack. Wow. 2 for 2. Okay, Google. And didn't one of your phones bend? Come on, bro. We ain't even the same ballpark. I'm sorry, what did you say? I can't even see the pictures now. Pictures kind of like a PlayStation 1 character. You always cracking jokes. Whoa, chill.
Okay. All right, you can see some of the differences just from the video between iPhone and, in this video, Samsung, which is Android's largest phone manufacturer. So I'm going to go through 3 different categories of why you should choose one over the other and what I think is kind of some of the most important reasons. First off, we're going to talk about price. If you are on a budget, Android has a much larger selection. You could find phones from anywhere from $50 on Amazon all the way up over a couple $1,000s, if not more. On the iPhone side, the cheapest iPhone you're going to find that is brand new is the iPhone SE, starting at $400, which is substantially more than what a very base model Android phone would cost. And you can go clear up to $1,600, $1,700, $1,800 for a high-end iPhone. So if you are on a budget, Android is definitely the way to go. If not, either one would work for you. Second would be software. This is probably one of the biggest categories, as Apple, they develop their own iOS software for their iPhones, whereas Android is developed by Google, and it is utilized by hundreds of different companies on different devices for Android. You have Samsung, LG, Huawei, just some of the 3 top Android manufacturers. What happens there is Apple, they have their app store where they will only allow specific apps that meet a specific criteria onto their app store. Whereas Android, on the other hand, they have their Google Play Store, but you also have the ability to download apps from third parties, from different app stores, straight off the website. You don't have to utilize the Google Play Store to use different apps on an Android phone. There's just more customization on an Android phone, whereas if you are just set it and forget it, don't ever want to change any settings or anything like that, iPhone is probably the way to go. If you like to customize your phone, change the settings, make it look and feel however you want it to, Android is also the way to go there. Third, but probably the biggest category is ecosystem. The video somewhat talked about that ecosystem. If you're anyone like me, I am fully divested right now in the Apple ecosystem. I actually came from the Samsung ecosystem, which is Android. What they mean by ecosystem, they're talking iPhone, iPad, MacBook, Apple TV, Apple Watch, or Samsung Watch. You have your Samsung phone, you have your Samsung tablet. That is the ecosystem. Also, part of that ecosystem on iPhone is iMessage. iMessage is one of the biggest reasons people stick with Apple and cannot move away from the Apple ecosystem. iMessage is a huge difference from just your standard text messages, which is offered on Google or Android. iMessage allows for you to send from iPhone to iPhone, iPhone to iPad, MacBook to iPad, full quality pictures, full quality videos. And what I mean by that is, have you ever received a text message with a video from an Android user? You saw the green bubble pop up. That video comes through almost useless. You can't decipher what the video was. It's so pixelated. What happens over text messaging is it compresses that video and makes it basically unusable. So if you are looking at ecosystem, Apple and iPhone, their ecosystem is so much greater than anything that I've found on the Android side. It just works so much better together. All their devices are developed to work together, whereas on Android it always feels like a second thought. They build a platform and it's kind of a second thought add-on to be able to make it compatible with anything else. So those are the three biggest reasons why I would say if you like ecosystem, ecosystem, the software, you set it and forget it, I would say to choose an iPhone. If you are wanting customization, if you are on a budget, I would say go with an Android phone. So in conclusion, those are my thoughts, and thank you again. Sorry, here's my crowd.
And the cat.